Welcome back everyone to more career mode gameplay of SRX, the game. And in today's video, we're headed to Knoxville for the season finale. A lot of money on the line, and of course, a sponsor on the line as well. If we do well in today's showcase event, then we could lure Edelbrock as a sponsor, and that is a very nice sponsor to have indeed. The very top sponsor here in the 305 series. So we're sitting here in 10th position overall in the season standings. So things are very good so far. We have steadily worked our way toward the front as we've done more and more upgrades. Things have been great. Now, while I'm hoping that this is temporarily our last race in the series, I definitely don't want it to be the last race long term. I do want to come back and do some more upgrades on the car, but as always, it's time to move on and branch out into some different series, and I'm hoping that we get those options after today's race. But we'll just have to see how everything unfolds. So, main event at Knoxville, which of course is a half-mile track. Very little banking, does have a little bit there. The biggest thing we'll have to be concerned with is that berm on the inside. During certain lighting conditions, certain times of the day, it can be very hard to see, which makes it very unfortunate because hopping over that berm can really upset the car if you're not careful. But 50 laps for the main event. First place prize, $22,500. And boy, would we love to have a huge chunk of that. Car condition is looking perfect, 97 of 97. But as always, I'm going to try to come in here and spend about $1,300 to get that repair work done. That leaves us with $66,231 in the bank account, and fingers crossed, that money combined with what we're able to earn in today's race will be enough to move us on to a new division where we want to be. But Knoxville Showcase Event Season Finale, what more could you want? Practice and qualifying in the books, and things have gone pretty well. Goal time, a 14:45. We were able to beat that by about a tenth, and then even better during qualifying, just trying to figure out, I mean, this is almost like, especially when you're alone on the track, in these cars, Knoxville is almost like a super speedway, a restrictor plate track where it's all about turning the wheel the least so that you can maintain max speed through the corners. And I was able to do that a little bit better in qualifying than during practice time. So, heat race number 5, let's get to it.
The top 2 advance to the qualify dash.
Notice that only the top 3 advance to the A main. With this being a showcase event, it is very easy to get caught up in that alphabet soup. So we do not want to do that. We need a great race here in the heat. Oh, look out. That's all right. Well, somebody was on it. Unfortunately, the lighting is absolutely terrible. I can tell nothing about the bottom of the track right now. I have zero idea where it's at. Yep, no idea. I'm just trying to stay off. There's not really a burn like there is in real life here. It's just basically where the banking flattens out. And that will de-wedge the car quite a bit, which is no good. I don't need this thing to turn any better. Alright, right now, this is not going well. Can't find any of my marks, so what I'm trying to do is trying to find somewhere I can run and run this guy down in front of us, because I know if I get over the line, if I get down off the banking and de-wedge the car a lot, then we're going to be in trouble. We'll lose a lot of speed there. Unfortunately, oh, look out. Yep, got down there too low. Yeah, you start de-wedging these cars too much, and boy, do they rotate. Alright, if I can see a little bit better, of course, we're not going to get a whole lot more laps. That's the problem. Even if I could catch him, we're running out of time. On one side of the track I can see a little bit better. This side of the track I can't see anything, which is unfortunate. Alright, 3 laps to go. I feel like we're catching him maybe a touch. But at this point I'm kind of pressing my luck a little bit in some of these corners, trying to get it down low, because that's the only way we're going to make any speed. Unfortunately, none of it is working. I'm not able to make up enough ground on 3rd position. We've made up a little bit, but it's not going to be enough.
Another great race in the books. Hope you'll
Alright,
enjoy
4th
that one.
position, which would normally be just fine, but unfortunately now, that means the B main.
Tonight's last chance qualifier, it's the B main.
Okay, here we go. Top 5 advance to the A
Good
main.
luck.
We got to be in the A main. We've got to get there. We need a top 15 finish for sponsorship purposes. So now we got to make it happen. Oof, that red car is right where I wanted to be, and he was making it very difficult, which is, of course, that's his job. So I'm trying to dig on this bottom. I can see a little better now. Oh, we got a little friendly contact there from behind, I believe. Drove us into the guy on the outside. Alright, let's see if we can get up there and fight for this win. That's what I want to do. We want to win the B main. Alright, 20 laps to go, so we got plenty of time. And we're right here with him, so now I just need to figure out a way. Ooh, like that. Now let's see if we can hold on to it. Ooh, messed up that corner. That was not pretty. Again, you can barely see it. Now, in real life, there would be a berm down there. But here, it's just where you lose the banking. It would be nice if they gave us a little bit better idea visually of where that is, because the way it is now, especially like we saw in the heat race, the lighting there made it virtually impossible to find it. Here, you do have the discolored dirt, you know, a little different color down there, but it would be nice if they gave us some other way visually to know where that is, to make it very obvious. Alright, where are we? 13 laps to go. Alright, we'll take that. Just need to be smooth as I take a little too much room off the corner there. Just be smooth, he says. I've gotten pretty aggressive with the shocks here for this race, and that's making things a little bit more bumpy. But it also gives me a little bit better control, particularly on corner entry over the weight of the car and the overall handling, which is what I want. So I'm trying to decide, do I want to stick with that? Because that's actually why we got into the wall, is we hit some bumps, and we just lost grip and worked our way right up into the wall. But overall, Knoxville is not a very bumpy track here in the game, so you can get by with a little bit more aggressive settings on the shocks if you want, if that's the feel you're looking for. Okay, so we've got no pressure from behind, but we got to try to get by this lap traffic. And right now, I am not doing a great job of it, because they are taking our one groove. So we're going to have to venture out higher. This one car is trying to wreck us, it appears. So we can run higher, which is what we're having to do now, but it's certainly not where I want to be. Woo, that was close. With fun, but it was close. Alright, now we'll have to start working this second, third groove, which, if I remember correctly, we had to do the same thing last time we were here, but for a different reason. Because these guys have no interest in giving me the bottom. That is for sure. Okay, there you have it. First place. We managed to survive the lap traffic, despite my best efforts. So we'll be moving on to the A main, starting in 19th position. Alright, we made it to the A main. Not exactly the route we wanted to take to get here, but we're here, and starting this far back in the pack is certainly nothing new to us. We've done this quite a bit. So let's see what we can do. Let's see how many spots we can make up. Ouch. There's a little love tap from behind, I believe, eh? There is, yeah, just a lot of traffic. A lot of dust, actually. I want to get down to the bottom, but again, just like earlier, visibility isn't great about seeing exactly where that is. Although this time, instead of shadows and lighting, it's all about some dust. Alright, so can't quite get to where I need to be on pure speed. That's becoming apparent. We need to get to that top 15 though. We got plenty of time, 46 laps. But I feel like as traffic picks up, particularly as he starts lapping through the field, everything's going to get packed together, and I think we've got a shot. I mean, they're not pulling away from us, in front of us, so that's a good sign for us, because we just need to run our race and let things come to us. That's what we've been doing, and it's worked quite well for us. I'm having a hard time running my line right now, though. Oh, that guy's trying to get to our inside, and I'm really trying hard to drag race him and keep him Hopped over. We'll call that the berm, even though it's not actually here in the game. It hopped up on the berm there, got the car de-wedged a bit too much. But yeah, if this turns into just a pure speed fest, we don't have the speed to run them down. So I really need that traffic to come in here. We've still got about 40 laps to go. Trying to let the car float through the corner as much as I can, which it's doing a good job of. I can't really complain a whole lot about the car. It's doing pretty much exactly what I want it to do. Right now it's just driver error whenever you see me mess up. Alright, so we're getting closer and closer, inching our way towards 16th. Remember, top 15 is where we've got to be to get that Edelbrock sponsorship. Really working the throttle there, trying to get under that guy and then maintain that. Because the easiest thing to do when you get under somebody on corner entry like that is slide up the track, lose all of your momentum. And that's what I was trying not to do. But this track is just so fast in these cars. Oh, car got a touch too loose there. Lost a little bit of speed there on corner exit. Alright, the laps are clicking off very quickly, unfortunately. Ooh, there we go. That was what I was trying not to do. But yeah, 15th is right there. Boy, it looks like we're going to need all 30 of these laps if we're going to be able to get to them. Because we're all running basically the same speed. And nobody is coming off that bottom in front of us. Not unless they're running side by side. And then they're running pretty tight on each other. I got down a little bit too low there. But really pushing my luck on the bottom end is really my only shot at catching this guy in front of us, as it looks like we're not really going to have a whole lot of traffic. At least not anytime soon. Trying out some different lines. Trying to see if anything will work. Let the car drift out a little bit more on the straights, closer to the wall. Give myself a little bit better entry. Oh, look out. Okay, that's not exactly what I was trying to do there. Alright, and we must have had a pile up behind us there. That was definitely my fault. I was not trying to hit him. I was actually trying to get below him. He squeezed out of the gas, and it was too late for me to do anything about it. Oh goodness, 3 wide. That is certainly not where we wanted to be. Oh, more contact, more spinning in front of us. Okay, yeah, this is getting rough now. So look at what I've started. So somehow we're 13th now with all these wrecks. Really loose there going through the corner. Oh, could not hold the bottom there. Trying to make it really hard on that guy trying to get by us. And so far so good, but I feel like it's only a matter of time. Let's see there, he slides right by us. Yeah, and that's where we got all the dust, making it harder to see where you're going, and it is a big penalty if I get too low. But yeah, this is definitely just a different type of race. The way this track races in the game, it's all about hugging that bottom. It's all about being smooth. Again, almost like a restrictor plate track is the way it races. Oh, hello. So that's what happens when you get pushed up out of the way. Trying to fight back on the outside here. Just can't quite make that outside work as good as I need to, but we're hanging in there. All right, that was a good corner there. That was a very good corner on the outside. All right, no idea where we are on the laps, so I'll be paying attention to that. Hopefully I'll catch that when they update us the next time by. And I missed it, so maybe I'll catch it next time. All right, 8 laps to go. I finally got it that time. Unfortunately for me, it pops up right as I'm preparing for my corner entry, and I'm trying really hard not to miss my line. So suddenly my eyes are going to the other part of the screen from where the laps to go shows up. Alright, Murphy, I feel like if we have enough laps left, is going to give me an opportunity for this 12th position. Because he seems to be struggling in some of the same ways I am, but there we go. He opened up the bottom. Let's see if we can manage to clear him. And yes, all right. Yeah, I felt like he was going to give me an opportunity. The real question was whether or not I was going to be able to take advantage of it. Ooh, just 2 more laps. I actually heard Bestwick say at that time. All right, got down a little bit too low. That might cost us. All right, see if we can fight back on the outside. Oh, he's got good speed through the middle. So, weren't quite able to get back to the top dozen, but hey, it's 13th, and I will take it. 15 cars overall on the lead lap. Woo! Okay, so there were some interesting moments there toward the middle of the race, the final third, even as we started some contact, and there were a lot more after that. The 13th position, we'll take that. That's the top 15 we needed for next year's sponsorship. All right, let's see what we got in the overall standings. 10th position. Very nice. Let's go ahead and view the overall season standings. So we did get that victory, which helped a ton in our season. So yeah, we actually had pretty good cushion over 11th position. Okay, I like it. A top 10 finish in the overall points. That's huge. Now, who won it overall? Cody Rodriguez. All right. Good job, Cody. Let's go ahead and continue on and see what our race winnings are. $12,584 from the race purse. Of course, our sponsor and merch payouts give us a total of $15,327. So not bad at all. So that's going to do it for today's race. Now, when we come back next time, we're actually going to pick up right here because we're going to find out what we're doing next season. Are we still going to be in the 305s? Are we going to be offered the opportunity to move up to who knows where? That's what we're going to find out next time. But for today, thank you guys so much for joining me, and stick around for more SRX, the game.